Alrighty, so I just got done finishing my reaction to Nisei Monogatari episodes 5 to 7. Really good stuff. Also recorded my review for that. And now I'm going to record the update video for the month of July. This will be going out on July 1st, 2021. This is a pretty big update video. This is one of the bigger ones I've had in the history of me on YouTube. So this will be pretty fun. There is a fair few things to get through, but I want to make this one shorter than like 30 fucking minutes. Like hopefully I can keep this down to 15 minutes or less. That's the goal. We'll see what actually happens. I really don't think it's going to go more than 15 minutes. I think I can get it around 10, 11, 12 minutes or so, but we'll see what happens. So, July. So first things first, I am going to do a situation where I'm going to try to upload every day in July. And the way we're going to do this is there's going to be, the situation is going to be pretty simple. There's going to be 4 days that don't so basically there's going to be 4 days where I don't upload new content. And the first day is today, because I don't consider the review new content. And then there will be 3 other days. And so what I've decided is after re-upload week, I'm going, instead of doing the weekly, Saturday re-upload every week, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to give you guys like, kind of as a reward for surviving the re-upload week and the infinite posts for those of you who did not unsubscribe and resubscribe. I want to limit the re-upload days to a maximum of 3. It's not going to be a day of the week anymore. It's just going to be 3 per month or less. I can do less than 3, but the plan, at least for this month, probably next month, for a while, is to do 3. But it'll be a maximum. I'm capping it at 3 days per month. And the days we're going to do is July 8th. We will be doing a Konosuba re-upload. July 18th, we will be re-uploading the Ace Attorney anime Season 1, which is all I've done, and Orange. And then on July 28th, this will be a big one, we will be re-uploading Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So those are the re-uploads for July. Again, July 8th, Konosuba. July 18th, Ace Attorney and Orange. So that's a pretty minor one. I don't think too many people are crazy for either of those reaction series, although, I love Orange. And then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on the 28th of July. That's a really big re-upload. And the Konosuba one as well. And all 4 of those will be directly on the main channel. All 4 of those, I have no issues. I'm able to put up on the main channel, no issues. So those will all be going up directly on the channel, which is great. Because that's the thing. I'm, over time have been, testing a lot of these series. And those are all series that are fine. So that's fantastic. What else? We will be doing a poll. So this is a big thing. There will be a poll going on throughout the month of July. It will actually be going live alongside this video. So it will go live. The movie poll will go live probably I'm assuming 3 hours before this video. The movie poll will go live. I'm not entirely positive on the 3 hours thing, but before this video goes up, the movie poll will already be up on Patreon for the month of July, but the anime poll, the anime series poll will go up at the exact same time as this video. So when this video is live, both the movie poll and the series poll will be live on Patreon, so you guys can go over there and vote if you so desire. Again, so that's a $1 deal. And you just get to vote, and it's a lot of people vote, and it's fun. But yeah, so every month on Patreon, as I say many times, there's always a movie poll. One day I'll probably just kill it, but for the foreseeable future, there will be a movie poll until I am really that bone dry on movies that I just say screw it and just don't do monthly movie reactions anymore and just do movies like when they come out or whatever. But for the foreseeable future, I still have quite a few movies to do. Yeah, so there's a movie reaction every month, and you guys get to vote which movie I react to. And that's done on Patreon every month, and there will be one this month as well. But there will also be an anime poll, and this is a little weird, but let me try to explain this as simply as possible. Let me just get into the basic sauce of what the deal is here. So, the time being, I am doing Nisei Monogatari in the #1 slot in my rotation. And as part of the Monogatari rotation slot, when I finish a certain degree of Monogatari, so far it's been a single entry with Bake, Kizu, and Nisei, but moving forward it gets a little weirder there. But basically, when I finish Nisei Monogatari, I'm going to be doing the first season of Devil is a Part-Timer, which at the time was just Devil is a Part-Timer, but as it turns out, we are getting a season 2. Then after we do Devil is a Part-Timer, we're going to be doing Neko Monogatari, which will be 2 videos. So that'll replace Devil is a Part-Timer. Once that happens, we're going to be doing Made in Abyss, the first season of the movie. And then after that, we're going to be doing Kabuki Monogatari, Hana Monogatari, Otori Monogatari, Oni Monogatari, and Koi Monogatari. So that looks like it's like 6 sets. And then when we finish that, the winner of this anime poll will be the winner of this anime poll will replace the winner of this anime poll will replace Koi Monogatari, and we will do whatever that does. Then after that, we will do Suki Monogatari and Koyomi Monogatari, so another 3 sets. And then whatever gets second place on this poll will then replace Koyomi Monogatari. And then after that series, we will do Owari Monogatari, which is the final stage and also the longest stage of my Monogatari reactions, because Owari is going to be 8 sets, which will be the longest section of Monogatari of the entire, that'll be the longest section of Monogatari not separated by another series, because Bake was 5, Kizu was 3, Nisei is going to be 4, Neko is 2, Kabuki, Hana, Otori, Oni, and Koi is 6, and Suki and Koyomi will be 3. So yeah, so that's how it's going to go. So there's basically, so Devil is a Part-Timer is going to be my next Monogatari break series. Made in Abyss will be the one after that, and there's 2 more Monogatari break series before I finish Monogatari. You guys will be voting on what those series will be. The winner of the poll will be the first slot, the first empty slot, so the 3rd break series at the present time, so Devil is a Part-Timer, Made in Abyss, then the winner of the poll, and then the runner-up will be in the 4th and final one. So Devil is a Part-Timer, Made in Abyss, winner of this poll, and then the runner-up for this poll. So obviously, if you go to Patreon and you potentially already have, you can just you can see what's on the poll, and you don't have to you can see what's on the poll, and you don't have to have me tell you. But if for whatever reason you don't want to, I will run through them real quick. I will note that all of these are in Japanese. The only exception will be Baccano. That would be in English. So obviously we have Baccano. But the other ones are A Place Further Than the Universe, Angel Beats, Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken, Land of the Lustrous, Madoka Magica, Ping Pong, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, Serial Experiments Lane, and Violet Evergarden. So, yeah, those are the 10 series. Obviously, they're all kind of in the 1 core-ish range because the break series for Monogatari are all kind of meant to be in the 1 core-ish range. I would say, like, under 20 episodes anyways. So all of these are short anime. So those are the ones that are on the poll. The top 2 results will be confirmed series. Obviously, we will be getting to the winner before we get to the runner-up. And like I said, there is, they will be... Devil is a Part-Timer, although hopefully, I'm hoping by the time this poll is over, I'll hopefully already be in Devil is a Part-Timer. But yeah, I also explained it on the poll, basically how the order goes, and this is all referring to the 1 slot that it currently, at the time of this video, is Nisei Monogatari. This all refers to the 1 slot in the rotation. And these 2 series, the winner of the poll and the runner-up of the poll, will slot in as part of the future of the 1 slot in the poll. And basically, before I finish Monogatari, I will do both of the top 2 series on this poll will be reacted to before I finish Monogatari. It is the easiest way to think about it. So, but yeah, I do go over this in written form as well on the link on my poll. So, yeah, pretty fun stuff. The poll goes on throughout the month of July. It ends right at the end of July, so right when July turns to August in my time zone, which is Pacific, the Pacific Coast, Pacific Standard Time in California. And that's pretty much it. So it's pretty good stuff, and it's a single vote. You have a single vote, so you can't just vote for everything you want. It's a single vote poll. So that gives me a slightly better idea. Like I said, obviously, I'm sure there will be strategy going into this as well, but I'll be really curious to see what wins. My prediction would probably be, I think Madoka will win the poll. That's my prediction. I'm doing predictions for a big poll. I should do this. The runner-up, oh God, the runner-up could be almost anything. My gut is telling me Violet Evergarden is going to be the runner-up, but it could be anything. But I definitely will say that I think Madoka wins the poll. I do think you guys are going to vote for Madoka pretty hard. I think there's a lot of people that are, I feel like, yeah, to be fair, really almost any of these, there's really only like a couple that would surprise me on here, but these are all series, obviously, and I've said this before with anytime you have a poll, like I did with the poll that Ask Class won that had, stuff like Vinland Saga and Haikyuu and, Thrigatsu and like all that other stuff, like that poll, this is no different. If these series are on the poll, they're very high on my list of stuff that I really want to react to. So that obviously means that they have a good chance of eventually getting a series regardless on the channel. So this gives you an idea of some of the stuff. Now, there were some big ones that didn't make the list that I really want to do that do fall into this category and potentially might even be before a lot of these, but there were definitely some I left off, like I remember, just off the top of my head. The first one that jumps to my head that was left off this list was Tatami, but there's a lot of stuff that was in consideration for the list that didn't make the list. But I think it's a pretty good list, so I'm really curious to see how the poll goes. And of course, it's always interesting to see not just what wins, in this case, winners, really, because top two win, but it'll be interesting to see what gets votes, too, because it does give me some degree of idea of your interest in it, even though, to be fair, I really don't care if I'm doing a series that less you are watching, because really, all jokes aside, and I do this because I want to give you guys some interaction, some degree of choice, but honestly I kind of like to just watch what I want to watch, and you guys can come along for the ride if you want. I appreciate it immensely, but that's the reason why I don't do too many series poll. I'm not like a thing where it's like, oh, every series it's a poll. I like to still choose the majority of my shows, but regardless, I hope you guys vote on the poll. And then last but not least, tomorrow, July 2nd, it's a big day. It's a big day on the channel. You guys will find out tomorrow. Some of you might even have an idea, maybe. But I'll give you one hint. And all it is Fridays. It's here. It's happening. It's happening. Anyways, Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day. And we are actually going to keep this video under 15 minutes. It's a miracle. Yeah, hope you guys have a great July. And of course, last but not least, we are doing a French fries bet for July. If I miss an upload, the plan is to have this one update video on July 1st, the 3 re-uploads on July 8th, July 18th, and July 28th, unless I messed everything up. Those were the days. Yeah, July 8th, July 18th, and July 28th re-uploads. I went over those series. And then the other 27 days of the month, hopefully new content. That's the hope. And if not, then it's French fry eating video time. Anyways, peace!